Season 6 of NBA 2K23. Get ready to power up your My Player in electrifying new ways.
In the city, take a look up because the Season 6 rewards are flying in. Wow. Soar around with an upgraded jetpack at level 30, and speaking of elevation, at level 40, become a superhero with your.
Up next, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Now the starting group for the visitors. Adebayo is out there with Johnson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. T is out there with Williams. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Markelle Fultz. And it's Christopher in at the 2. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Şengün. Four on the clock. The pass to Christopher. It's hauled in by Harris. Pass to Brunson. It's stolen by Fultz. And they're on the break. Here's Carroll. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
You gotta love just the attack mentality of Fultz. Always getting after it on D. Skilled at taking the ball away from the opposition.
Brunson against Fultz. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for the away team, Jalen Brunson, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Fultz the pass to Carroll. Up top, Şengün. Passes it to Christopher. Pass to Carroll. From deep. Not going to go that time. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And here's Fultz after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. His 3-pointers off the mark. Carroll's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Huerter kicks to Brunson. Here's Adebayo. The third
He's
shot of the
bad.
possession
Adebayo.
finally falls for him.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now here's Carroll. He had 35 points last game out. Outside Williams. There's the pass to Carroll. And here's Fultz. Looking to end the run. Rebound by Johnson.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Brunson. That shot off.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Carroll passes to Şengün. Here's Christopher. He kicks to Williams. For 3. Christopher, no good. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now here's Herter. Şengün covering. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Fultz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Christopher. Back to Şengün. Here's Fultz. Off target from outside. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Carroll against Harris. Pass to Brunson. Herter on the wing. 16 feet away. That one wide left.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Fultz against Brunson. From deep, Williams. It's hauled in by Harris. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Adebayo's got his second basket.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint. They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Your dance team. Fans, make some noise for your dance team. All right, let's keep it going for your dancers.
And there's the pass to Fultz. Here's Christopher. He's defended by Herter. Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass.
I like the intentions, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Adebayo finds Herter. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Here's Christopher. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fultz against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Christopher. Can't cash in from the high post.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Herter. Last game he had 13. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. That three off the mark.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Here's Brunson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The shot by Carroll, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Here's Chris. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe, pass to Johnson. The rebound by Sharp. It's a 9-point spread. Here's Alvarado. Brunson covering. Alvarado passes to Christopher. And Carroll now atop the key. Over Harris. The shot by Carroll, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And they recover it. And Adebayo throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
And now, your dance team. Fans, make some noise for your dance team. Fans, your dance team.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for tea. On defense, the visitors. Passes it to Christopher. Here's Chris. Now Bullock. Clock at 6. And the basket by Alvarado.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Idris Bam Adebayo at the line for 2.
Free throw good. Adebayo. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Here's Christopher. 9 points last game. Jacks up a 3. And it's Alvarado missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Sharp. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kicks it to Rubio. Curry on the wing. Shoots from 14. Here's Adebayo. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Bullock with it. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Christopher. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And to start this game off about 41% from the floor. The pass to Baisley. Got a piece of it. Back to Rubio. It's deflected. There's 1:54 left in the first. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Kerr. Christopher. Offline with his 3.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Baseline jumper. And that one goes long. Thing in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Bullock with it. Adebayo on him. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
To the wing right side. Here's Christopher, guarded by Curry.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things. And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Here's Rubio. Rubio can't get that one to fall.
Ooh, I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Bullock with it. He's against Gordon. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And that one is good. Adebayo's got 12 points in the game.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's Christopher, guarded by Curry. Christopher, no good.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Passes it to Baisley. Outside Gordon. Wide open look. Yep, that one goes.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Christopher. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Your home team.
They lead by 13. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Here's Herter. Jalen Brunson out there with Kevin Herter. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Johnson, and it's Baisley in at the 5 spot. Brunson the pass to Baisley, and there it is for him.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Fultz. Here's Alvarado. And the pass to Carey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Alvarado. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play.
To the away team.
Alvarado's gone 1 of 4 so far. Brunson finds Herter. Now here is Harris. To the left wing. Fultz against Brunson. Carroll with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
Carroll hits them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Brunson scanning the floor. Herter on the wing. No good on the triple. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Carroll. Almost, but it rolls out. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Fultz. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. And the shot goes in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Johnson. 23 points his last outing. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
3 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
You know, you got to love the muscle that Fultz possesses. Taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Here's Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes to Baisley. Now Brunson. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Fultz. Şengün finds Fultz. Knocked loose. Now here's Herter. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Get ready for your dance team.
Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Fultz dishes to Williams. Carroll passes to Fultz. Here's Alvarado. Teardrop shot. Johnson with the block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Herter kicks to Johnson. Pass to Harris. Herter on the wing. 7 points in the game. Clock at 4. Good. Herder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Now the pass to Fultz. Williams with the ball. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
Here's Harris. That one off the back iron and out.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Offensive rebound. And it's Alvarado missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Bazin. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
One shot.
And that one misses. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Fultz.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And it's Alvarado missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Pass to Carroll. Fultz against Brunson. Fultz, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to Brunson. Carroll with the rebound. Gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Passes it to Alvarado. Williams trying to break free, and it's Alvarado missing. Gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Now here's Herder. Tee right on.
First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for the away team. Kevin Herder. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Herder drops them both. 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Carroll kicks to Fultz. From downtown, Christopher, no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Pass to Herder. From the top of the key, that's good. He's 5 for 9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And now here's Chris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Christopher, no good.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Out to the right wing. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon. And he banks in the layup. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The pass to Christopher. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded by Johnson. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. That shot wide open. Rubio's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Carroll. Over to the wing. Here's Christopher. To the right side. For 3, Bullock. Rubio with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul, second team foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Kevin Herder taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Sharps checked in for T. And Herder drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Fultz looking around.
Away team foul. Eric Gordon, first personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for the home team, Reggie Bullock. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Johnson, he's checked in for Kevin Herder. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. The layup missed. 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Now, here's Bullock, defended by Gordon. Passes it to Christopher.
Minutes remaining.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Johnson. Curry passes to Rubio. Kicks it out to Johnson. Rubio outside. And he drives in. Got a hand on it. Rubio against Fultz. 1:24 left in the first half. Now, here's Bullock. Guarded closely. Here's Chris. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Adebayo. Chris with the rebound. Fultz against Gordon. Now here's Fultz. Defense right on him. Pass to Christopher. Launches it. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists now tonight.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now, here's Rubio. Last time out, he had 14 points. Curry is inside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Fultz. And there's the pass to Christopher. And here's Bullock from the arc. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Up by 16. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals. Blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft, hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy runs. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. About 42% so far. Williams is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Markelle Fultz. Then it's T. And it's Christopher in at the shooting guard position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Brunson finds Johnson. And here's Herter. Just 5 to shoot. With the shot. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Christopher. It's rebounded by Herter. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Back to Brunson. Johnson, wide open, he fires. That ball's nice speed that time from Brunson.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Christopher. 5 points in the game, and he's good on the 3-ball. Fultz has got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Herder. He's got 17, and the shot goes in.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Carroll. Here's Christopher. He's defended by Herder. Christopher, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Here's Christopher. Passes it to Carroll. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Brunson kicks to Johnson. Pass to Herder. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And he converts the layup. Herder's got 21.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team not in great shape either.
Let's hear it, fans! And now, your dance team! Fans, make some noise for your dance team! Fans, make some noise for your dance team!
And here's Fultz. 5 points in the game. Şengün finds Fultz. Carroll with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Carroll's got 5 points in the quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Christopher the pass to Fultz. Now here's Şengün. Brunson covering. Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Got a piece of it. Carroll, no one around him. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And that's 17 points for T.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 5, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Baisley's checked in for Johnson. Now Fultz. He has 5. Williams looking over the floor. And the pass to Alvarado. Stolen away. 3-on-3. Pass to Baisley. Herder with it. 21 points in the game. It's deflected. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Carroll. They trail by 18. Here's Alvarado. He's defended by Herder. And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got 8 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Baisley. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Fultz kicks to Carroll.
Away team foul. Idris Bam Adebayo. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team, Carroll. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Ricky Rubio checked in for Kevin Herder. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's the visitors now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Rubio looking around. Count that one. Rubio's got his second bucket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The shot by Carroll, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's Carroll. 19 points in the game. Offensive rebound. Back to Fultz. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Alvarado. And a miss there on the triple. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now here is Harris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Baisley. He's guarded by Williams. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Carroll. Now Şengün inside. And Carroll gets it to go. Carroll's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Carroll against Harris. Pass to Adebayo. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. And Carroll gets it to go.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Fans, your dance team. Fans, make some noise for your dance team.
Sharps checked in for Grant Williams. Here's Baisley. Shangun covering, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
For the away team.
This is not an area where they expect him to contribute. He's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He doesn't get the second one. 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Alvarado, great pass to set up the lay-in. Alvarado's got 5 points so far.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Poked away. It's stolen by Carroll. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They grabbed their own miss. Doing it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. Carroll with the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. He has 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Rubio. Here's Gordon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Eric Gordon was huge in those classic Rockets Warriors playoff games, wasn't it?
It's almost forgotten, but Gordon was going toe-to-toe with the Splash Brothers, scoring 19 and 20 points per game in that 18 and 19 postseason battles. Eric's a big game player.
The free throw drops for Gordon. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Baisley. Gordon hits both of them.